here literally for just a couple of minutes to show you my new washer and dryer. So we have been without a washer and dryer now for a couple of weeks, and they finally came in yesterday afternoon, and so I am pretty much just going to be doing laundry all day today because, you know, family of 5, you have lots of laundry. So I did not go for pretty, so this has been quite an ordeal, and my first set was beautiful, front load, I mean gorgeous, and then we ended up getting a dryer that didn't work, and so when we switched them out, we ended up going with the Speed Queen, which is super ugly, old school, retro. I mean, my daughter kept going on and on and on about the looks, and we ended up doing a front load, which worked okay. We just kept them across, farther out from the wall so that the cabinet didn't have to be changed. So just by luck, we had, you know, a 1/2 of an inch to spare from where we hung this cabinet when we originally had front load washer and dryer. So I've been running them all day. I like them. I'm just gonna go over kind of how I changed up the decor a little bit because it is a front load. That cabinet door on the left has to stay shut. And so once I shut that, then it really felt like an open wall here. And so I had this washboard actually in the cabinet originally, and I just ended up taking it out of the cabinet and putting it on the wall. Before, we had a platform of boards on top of the washer and dryer since they were front loads. So obviously I had to unscrew all those from the wall, patch holes, fill that all in for this top loader. But I still wanted to have a cute little display. So I took a cutting board here that I had that was probably in a cabinet at some point and, you know, got misplaced. So it's extra big, and I'm just using that as a platform. And then I got these jars at Target, I think, but they're, an Anchor brand, and they're at Walmart too. And so I put my dryer sheets in one and my powder in another. And I have switched to using powder from liquid when I started using my front load washer because a friend, Heidi, her family ran an appliance shop, and the liquid just seems to gunk up your machine more than the powder does. Kind of like, I don't use pods because you can read a lot of things about how the pods do not dissolve like that plastic that's the coating is keeping the soap in there. The plastic does not disintegrate very well, and so I don't use pods either. So I just strictly use the powder. And then we love these Unstoppables. I always call them Unballs. That's what we put on our grocery list. But I put some out in 1 cent into a jar, and we do use those. And then this is OxyClean for those extra dirty loads that the kids have with sports. In this box, I have just some rags for cleaning. I decided to use locker baskets for storage, so I have 2 of those. In this middle section, I just have some ball jars from my grandma. And in the top, I have another one of these jars, but filled with clothespins, one of my grandma's old irons, and then actually that string that I used, if you guys watched me do, the gift wrapping, that is actually the same string. And then the back of this cabinet was from my grandma's house. And then when she got new cabinets, she put this out in the garage. And then before she passed away, I was like, ooh, I want that. And she was just amazed that I was going to put something she had in her garage in my house. And the back of it was kind of in not the best shape. So what I did was I just decoupaged music sheet to the back just to kind of cover it up because I didn't want to paint it, and I just like the way that looks. And then up on the top, that's also my grandma's ironing board, and I've had that hanging on the wall before, and Now in this setup, I just have it up above the cabinet. And then this mirror here is just a nice reflection into our mudroom, because this room basically opens up into the mudroom and is the first thing you see when you come in the back door. So Speed Queen is what we ended up getting. They're supposed to last 25 years. Totally, you know, retro, old school look. Different than what I first picked out when we bought a new set because our set crashed. And different than the set that we had that did die, but this is what it's going to be. So just wanted to hop on and share that with you. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.